Hi everyone. First of all, welcome to Mandeepa YouTube channel. Now I am going to read the vocabulary part of the lesson Rip Van Winkle from 6th class English textbook. Glossary: astray, away from the correct path. Weed, any wild plant which grows in a garden. Mutter, to speak quietly in a low voice. Wrinkled, with a lot of small lines in the skin caused by old age. Now, page number 81. Vocabulary: circle the correct meaning of the words as used in the story shown in bold print. Idled away. So we have to choose the correct meaning from these three words: wasted, rested, admired. The correct meaning is wasted. Constant, continuous, construct, steady. The meaning of constant is continuous. Companion, here three words: dog, stranger, partner. The meaning of companion is partner. Realize, understand, to set free. Real, realize meaning is understand. Descend, not to send, be descent, to move down. Descend meaning to move down. Barrel, a wooden container, a musical instrument, a bag. The meaning of barrel is a wooden container. Content, to be happy. The ingredients, the index of a box. Contents meaning is the ingredients. Now, second one. Match the words in the box with their meanings. Write the words in the blanks. You may take the help of a dictionary. So here words given: grizzled, astonished, foothills, stroked, familiar. Here, number 1. Near the lower part of a mountain. That is foothills. Number 1. Next, with grey hair means grizzled. To rub gently, stroked. To be very surprised, astonished. Known to you, familiar. Third one. Sometimes we join two words to make a describing word. For example, Rip was a good-natured man. Here are some more describing words. Use them to complete the given paragraph. Long-sleeved, high-heeled, open-mouthed, sweet-looking, well-dressed, odd-looking, part-time. So here para given. You have to fill up all these words. Mrs. Das has a part-time job in a cloth shop. Yesterday, an odd-looking woman walked into the shop. She was wearing high-heeled shoes. A sweet-looking dog was with her. I want a long-sleeved shirt for my dog. Please, she said. For your dog? Asked Mrs. Das, open-mouthed, in surprise. Yes, replied the woman. I want him to be well-dressed for my next party. Grammar: the passive voice. Everyone in the village liked Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle was liked by everyone in the village. Compare the two sentences. They convey the same message. In the first sentence, everyone in the village is the subject, agent. Liked is the verb, and Rip Van Winkle is the object. Here, the verb liked is said to be in active voice. In the second sentence, the subject and the object have exchanged their positions and by is added to the agent. The verb liked is changed into was liked. Be plus past participle of the verb. Here the verb is said to be in passive voice. Note: the tense of the verb does not change when we transform a sentence in active voice into passive voice or vice versa. Observe the above examples and the one given below. Example: John paints portraits. Portraits are painted by John. Umesh is planting a tree. A tree is being planted by Umesh. Note: if a verb has two objects, any one of the two objects may become the subject in the passive. Example: I taught Ravi English. Here, Ravi and English both become object. English was taught to Ravi by me. Ravi was taught English by me. Read the following passage and underline all the verbs in passive voice. We watched a film and returned home late yesterday. We unlocked the door and entered our apartment. We were shocked to find the whole place in disarray. Clothes were thrown everywhere. The cupboard was opened and my 3 new suits were missing. The handle of the iron safe was broken. We were surprised at how anyone could have got in when the door was locked. My wife found that the back door was left open. Evidently, we had forgotten to close it when we left the house. An inventory of the missing property was prepared and a complaint was lodged with the town police station. My wife and I were taught the lesson of our life. So, in this para, watched, returned, unlocked, entered, shocked, find, thrown, opened, broken, surprised, logged, found, forgotten, left, missing, prepared, lodged, taught. All these words are comes under verbs. Now change the following sentences into their corresponding passive forms. First one: Rip Van Winkle helped the short man. The short man was helped by Rip Van Winkle. Second one: the short men were playing 9 pipes. 9 pipes was being played by the short men. Rip tells stories to children. Stories are told to children by Rip. Or children are told stories by Rip. Fourth one: Rip has taught games. Games have been taught by Rip. Next one: the children liked Rip. Rip was liked by the children. Nobody recognized Rip. Rip was not recognized. Next one: adverbs of frequency. Revision. Given below are the students' responses to the question, how often do you walk to school? Read them carefully and write the names of the students in order, starting with the students who walks to school most often. Narsimhamurthy. I don't usually walk to school. I often go on a cycle. Apparao. I never walk to school. I live very far away. Satyanarayana. I always walk to school. I live right opposite to the school. Krishnamurthy. I sometimes walk to school. At times I take the bus too. Venkatrao. I usually walk to school. It's a nice way to start the day. Now we have to prepare the list of the students who walk to school most often. So here this is the order. First one, Satyanarayana. Satyanarayana always walk to school. I live right opposite to the school. Next one, Venkatrao. Next, Krishnamurthy. Next, Narsimha Murthy. Next, Appar. Like that. Next one. Write as many sentences as you can about yourself using the following adverbs of frequency. Always, frequently, usually, often, sometimes, rarely. You may talk about how often you play in the park, go to bed late, fuss over food, study hard, etc. Example, I often play in the park. So examples, number 1, I frequently play cricket. I rarely go to bed late. I sometimes fuss over food. I usually study hard. Turn the page. Now editing. Read the following passage. There is an error in each sentence. Identify and edit it. It was a hot summer day. Many animals of the forest assembled in and near the pool. All of them were relaxing and talked just then. A crow came flying and sat to a branch. And rabbit saw it. So here, now read from the starting point. It was a hot summer. So it means it is singular. So we have to write was instead of were. Next, many animal. Many means plural. Then we have to write animals here. Next, many animals of the forest assembled in and near the pool. Next, all of them were relaxing and talk. Relaxing and talking, not talking. Just then, a crow came flying and sat on a branch. So that's it. Now open page number 88, glossary of my shadow. India rubber ball, a ball that can bounce very high. Buttercup, a small bright yellow wildflower. Errant, complete. Sleepyhead, a child who is tired and feels sleepy. Page number 90, glossary of Gulliver's Travels. Inhabitant, a person who lives in a particular place. Monster, a big, cruel and frightening person. Hedge, a row of closely planted low growing trees forming a boundary. Reaping hook, a curved blade with a short handle used to cut grass or crops. Scream, to cry loudly because of fear or excitement or anger. Apron, A piece of cloth that is worn to protect our clothes. Study skills. Look at the picture and read the details given below. Alert. Please take a good long look at these children. You might have seen them somewhere. These children have been missing for a long time. If you have seen any of them, please report to the nearest police station or contact us at National Center for Missing Children, 502 Chetak Center, 12 by 2 RNT Marg, Indore, 452001 MP, India. Phone 0731251979. This is all about the grammar and vocabulary part of the lesson. Rip Van Winkle of 6th class. Listen well, read well. Thank you.